How's it going, everybody? PK Investing here. Before we begin, I'd like to invite you to check out my previous Tesla Challenge update if you haven't already. I usually provide updates on my position in Tesla once a month, and it all gets documented in a playlist. I'll link that playlist down below as well. Alright, let's get into it. Day after day, week after week, month after month, I'm building up my Tesla position. The vision Elon has for the future is a vision I'd like to support. And investing in his company, which has become one of the most valuable companies in the world, is the best way for me to do that. Recently, Elon has been pumping dogecoin, the premier meme cryptocurrency. The price of Doge has been pretty volatile recently, but that's to be expected from a meme coin that's built purely on hype and has no real value. Speaking of crypto, Tesla has really ruffled some jimmies recently with their Bitcoin announcement. Previously, the company had championed Bitcoin as the currency of the future. Tesla had purchased more than $1 billion worth of Bitcoin, and Elon stated that the company would also accept Bitcoin as payment for their vehicles. Of course, this caused the price of Bitcoin to surge, and many other cryptocurrencies rode on the coattails of Bitcoin's success. I briefly talked about this in a previous Tesla Challenge update, and I'll link to that video down below. But recently, Elon has come out against Bitcoin. His reasoning is that Bitcoin, or more specifically, Bitcoin mining, isn't good for the environment. If you don't already know, unlike cash, which is printed on physical paper and can be created in unlimited amounts, Bitcoin already has a predetermined finite amount. That amount, which is the absolute cap of maximum Bitcoins that can exist, is 21 million. This makes Bitcoin inflation-proof, since someone can't just rev up the printer and have it spit out pallets of Bitcoin. Bitcoin mining is a very interesting topic, and I could spend quite a bit of time going over it, but for the purposes of this video, I'll keep it simple. Long story short, Bitcoin mining is the process by which new Bitcoins are minted. And it's the only way to introduce new Bitcoins into circulation. Like I said before, the population of Bitcoin is capped at 21 million, and miners are working hard to be rewarded with Bitcoin. But these aren't your standard miners that wear hard hats and carry picks and shovels. Bitcoin miners use computers to solve math problems, and solving these math problems results in the possibility of being rewarded with Bitcoin. So what's the problem? What did Elon mean when he said that Bitcoin mining harms the environment? I had the same question, so I did some Googling online. I came across this article by The New Yorker that answered my questions. It turns out that it all has to do with energy usage. According to the article, the amount of energy that is consumed mining Bitcoin ends up totaling about 120 terawatt hours per year. The units might be a bit confusing, so I'll break them down quickly. A watt is a unit of power, and it provides us with a convenient way to quantify the rate of the transfer of energy. Breaking it down into SI units, a watt is equivalent to a kilogram meter squared per second cubed. A watt hour is basically how many watts were used and for how long. For example, let's consider a 100 watt light bulb. That means that in order for the light bulb to function, it requires a flow of 100 watts. Leaving that light bulb on for an hour means that it's used up 100 watt-hours of energy. Additionally, the prefix tera in terms of units means a trillion. So a terawatt is a trillion watts. And a terawatt hour means that after an hour of machine usage, a trillion watts were used by that machine. So to go back to Bitcoin mining, the article is saying that the computers that mine Bitcoin consume as much energy per year as the entire country of Sweden. This is a huge amount of energy consumption. Considering Elon's vision is to create a greener, more energy efficient world, supporting Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining seems to go against the whole purpose of Tesla and electric vehicles. Of course, I've only scratched the surface here. There's still much to be said about Bitcoin mining and energy consumption and scientific units, but I'll leave all that for another day. For now, I want to demonstrate the power of dollar cost averaging by going over my current position in Tesla. On average, I invest $1 into Tesla stock every single day. It's officially been a year since I started this challenge, so it's interesting to see how far I've come. I currently own 0.644 shares of Tesla, and the position is valued at $362. My total gain is $32, and that translates into a total return of 9%. This might not seem like much, but it's still better than having that money in cash in the bank. Even the highest yielding savings account wouldn't have come close to a 9% gain. As a matter of fact, cash in the bank would have lost value due to inflation. Alright, I hope you learned something new from today's video. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification. Take care, and I'll speak with you again real soon. I am not a financial advisor. Investing always involves risk. This video was created for entertainment purposes only.